Ms. Beal, I'm going to have you raise your hand so I can place you under oath. Do you swear or affirm that you will make a true translation of the statements of court, the questions of counsel, and the testimony to be given by the witness in the matter now on trial to the best of your skill and judgment, so help you God? If you'll go ahead and state your name and your license number. All right, court calls cause number CR 23-62, State of Texas versus Ivan Molina Hernandez. Mr. Molina Hernandez is before the court today on the state's motion to adjudicate. Any announcements from the defense?
Yes, Judge. I previously have retained a investigator who speaks Spanish to assist in confirming and documenting the reason for Mr. Molina Hernandez's absence from probation, being that he was in the hospital in Dallas County. We have met with the investigatory agency and discussed the facts of his hospitalization. But as of last week, when I emailed the investigator retained by Mr. Molina Hernandez, we have not received any information or updates on his case. Through my discussions today with Mr. Molina Hernandez, he's expressed understandable frustration with being unable to confirm and get back on probation after his lengthy, approximately 5-month incarceration on this hold. I explained to him that the two options were that we were to go forward with the hearing or continue waiting for this documentation. And I believe prior to us being called up that his preference would be to stay the course and continue trying to get the documentation of his hospitalization in Dallas County.
So the defense is asking for continuance of the hearing.
Judge, I would like to confirm, due to the language barrier, that is what Mr. Molina Hernandez would like to do. As I said, we did have some conversations where he expressed frustration with the delay.
Ms. Bill, would you ask Mr. Molina if he understands Mr. Manning's announcements and if he can state to the court if he is asking for this case to be continued for an additional 30 days, it is possibly get the documentation for his defense, or would he like to proceed with a hearing before the court?
De una vez.
Proceed with a hearing today?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat and we will bring you back up shortly.
Okay.
Actually, Jonathan, him right there, just.
Oh, hey.
Go ahead and put that back on. We weren't anticipating a contested hearing,
No, we're not, Judge.
so I don't have an interpreter lined up for a contested hearing. That person would have to come in person, be here. So Ms. Bill is not able to do that. So
Yes,
the
Judge.
best that I could do is reset him to May 28th. And if he has his paperwork for the defense, great. If he doesn't, then we can go forward with a contested hearing on the 28th. But the court will need to be made aware so that it can make arrangements to get a certified court interpreter to assist the defendant in the proceeding.
Judge, based on my conversation with Mr. Molina Hernandez and his assertion to the court that he would like to proceed, we would request that on the 28th that we go forward and have a contested motion to revoke with an interpreter present.
That is noted for the record, and the court will make that arrangement. Court hereby recess Mr. Molina's case to May 28th. at 1:30. Court calls cause number CR 26-10. State of Texas versus Dylan Dale Garrison. And Mr. Garrison, if you'll raise your right hand, I'm placing you under oath. Sir, do you swear that the testimony you give to the court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thanks, sir. You can lower your hand. Your name is Dylan Dale Garrison, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Garrison, are you a United States citizen who reads, writes, and speaks English?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental condition?
No, sir.
In this case, you're represented by your attorney, Mr. Richard Schmidt. Are you pleased with him as your attorney and the work that he's done?
Yes, sir.
You understand everything that you've read and signed today as part of your plea agreement.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions before we go further?
No, sir.
Mr. Schmidt, do you believe Mr. Garrison to be competent? And if so, that he is entering into this agreement intentionally, knowingly, and voluntarily after understanding his legal rights, including the advantages and disadvantages of a deferred adjudication plea?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Garrison, you are charged by indictment with a third-degree felony offense of possession of a controlled substance in penalty group 1, greater than 1 gram, less than 4 gram. A third-degree felony is punishable by not less than 2 years in prison or more than 10 years in prison, and a fine up to $10,000. The plea agreement in your case appears to be, upon you pleading guilty, the state's recommending that the court consider the evidence, not convict you, place you on deferred community supervision for a period of 4 years, assessing a $1,000 fine, restitution of $180, and as a condition of your community supervision, you would have to attend the Safe Peak program. In addition, you would have court costs of $290 and reimbursement fees of $520. As part of this plea agreement, the state is also, they've tendered a motion to dismiss in cause number 2025-649. That appears to be in the county court of law. Could we transfer that up? No.
It has not been transferred, Judge. If the court would like, I have to take a hard copy to Judge Winters for his signature.
Please do. I'm going to go ahead and sign this one because otherwise it won't let me sign the rest of the documents.
Yes, sir.
But I think it'd be good to have him sign it as well.
Yes, sir. Can do.
Or ask him if he's okay with me signing that. All right. So that's your understanding, Mr. Garrison, what you're asking the court to approve?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Understanding all of those things, how do you plead to possession of a controlled substance in penalty group 1?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty to that crime because you are guilty of committing the crime?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone threatened you, forced you, or pressured you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Or does accept a defendant's plea of guilt? Mr. Schmidt, any objection to the evidence?
No objection.
Evidence is admitted and the court takes judicial notice of the defendant's judicial confession. Anything further from the state?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
From the defense?
No, sir.
All right, court's going to review the evidence. All right, the court, having reviewed the evidence, finds enough evidence to convict the defendant of the offense. Court will follow the plea agreement today. The court hereby defers the finding of guilt for Dylan Dale Garrison, places him on community supervision for a period of 4 years, orders him to pay a $1,000 fine, $180 in court costs. $180 of restitution, $290 in court costs, $520 in reimbursement fees. Orders him to attend the Safe Peak program as a condition of his community supervision. The court will take into consideration on Judge Winters' consent, cause number 2025-649. Mr. Garrison, you hereby remanded to the custody of the sheriff. Sergeant Martinez is going to take your fingerprint behind you. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.